This is Tom Razorclaws. Welcome back to Ark Survival Ascended, and we finally have Ragnarok. So yeah, I know we got another game series we're running, but we're gonna play Ragnarok. Um, let's see where to choose. Where to choose? It says easy, 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 but it can be a pain in the butt. I mean, for God's sakes, gigas roam here, and I've seen plenty of um, uh, uh, T-Rexes around here. So yeah. All right, let's go ahead and spawn there. That should be the beach. And let's see, where the heck are we? Parasaur. You're not dangerous at all. Wow. This beach has a whole lot of grass on it. Let me see. There's the volcano. Right? Yeah, looks like we're in the right spot. Ooh. Harvest 2,500 common resources. Okay, that's new. Alright, let's see. We got some stones, good. We can get some wood. Alrighty. Great. Almost killed us just punching a stupid log. That's really stupid, you know that, people? What is this? Skill tree. DLC required. Oh. Yeah, we didn't get Lost Colony. That's $30 for that expansion pack. Or expansion pass, because it's in multiple different things. But we're not going to worry about that at the moment. Pick. I died anyways. Just from punching a tree. Do you know how stupid that is? At worst, I could have broke my fingers. Maybe or sprained my wrist. But die from punching a tree? No, that's just dumbass. Sorry, but facts are facts. Alright, give me all your crap. Better be careful. Look at that. I'm getting injured punching myself. Oh, ridiculous. Alright. Craft. Pickaxe. Alright. Put you right here. One. Alright, take care of that. Oh, I'm freezing. That's the problem. Well, you know how we fix that problem? We run like hell over here and hope those lizards don't see us. Things should get warmer as we progress this direction. There's another kimono dragon. Keep running. Let's see. With the volcano over here, it should be getting warmer. By the way, I got rid of all the dinosaur mods that I had on here, so that shouldn't be a problem. Alright. We're still cold? Really? We're standing next to lava and we're still cold. Did I get any food? Keep this up so we can heal, possibly. Come on. Alright. Figures we're here during the rainy season. What is the temperature? 14 degrees Celsius. So it's about 32 degrees, so that's not bad. Let's see. Movement speed. And weight. That means we should be able to make axe. Make a hatchet. Why does it already say keep? I didn't make a keep folder for this. Let's go ahead and make this. Righty. And now since we're here, can't run down that side. Yeah. This used to be a very good place to find resources. Got on the dangerous side, but used to be a good place for resources. Well, we got crystal over there. Should be metal nodes in here too, and opal. Nothing. Well, that's not good. That's the only way to the other side. That stinks. Too much for the easy stuff in here. Okay. Obsidian, I believe, was in here. Hard to remember, it's been a while since I played. When this came out. When ASA first came out, that's when I was playing that last. Alright. Head over here. Oh, crap! One like hell, glad I put it into speed. Jump for crap, you know that? Oh boy. He's still coming. Sorry, sucker. He's still following. He's going to be following you in a second. Let's grab some fiber real quick. Okay. Buy. Craft. Gear. Starter gear set. Crap. Oh, look. Let's get that stuff on. This should be the... Yeah, the one that helps me against the cold weather. Alrighty. Now that is a good source of rotten flesh, or boiled meat, and oil. And I believe hide. So, yeah. But we don't want to hang around here. We want to keep moving. And we don't have much. We can't carry too much. Oh, let's go ahead and grab a couple hits off this dude. The weight's still good. Alright, doing good. Ah, I got it. There should be 9 along this beach total. Let's try this. There we go. You know, considering I got my graphics boosted way the hell up, it doesn't look so fantastic. I mean, most of my graphics are epic. So, yeah, this is not the epic. Alright. What we are going to do is attempt to get over to the cave up here, because that is the safest place for beginners in this part of the game. Now if you're brave, well, it's hard to see now, but over there is a nice little pond, some nice trees around it. It's a really lovely place to build in, but I noticed elephant packs like to hang out there sometimes, so gotta be careful. Alright. Continue along the beach. Yes, everything looks different. I did see that. I didn't actually watch any of the other videos. I wanted a clean perspective for myself, but I did see that people mentioned it in the titles of their videos. Yeah, see, there's another one. Alright, we should be getting close. Even though the landscape does look different, there's enough things looking the same. Crap. Yeah, boy. Oh, I see they upgraded the bridge that goes across the river there. Or tiny little stream. Doesn't look like a tiny little stream anymore. Oh, those are carrots right there, rock carrots. Dude, we need those. We're starving right now. Anybody chasing us? No? Hi. Okay, that's got us going up real fast. Good. Alright. Let's head over here. We don't want to actually cross the stream. Wow. We want to head up here towards the waterfalls. Okay. I believe it's the second one up. Nope, not in here. Try again. Nope. Well, that's not good. That was the main reason I picked this spot. Alright, keep heading up. I'm tired again. That looks like it might be a cave. Why am I completely underwater now? How the hell did that happen? Somebody glitched. That's a weird glitch. But it's not really big enough to use as a base. Well, this is not looking well for us. Alright. Ah, that one looks like a good base. Yeah. That one looks like a base. Get some stamina. Right. And there we go. Alright, we got some metal nodes. Got some stone. We got our little pond here, which is good for breeding any water animals we get. And we got our fiber and veggies, or berries. Okay. Now we don't want to accidentally screw this stuff up, so we're gonna kind of build it first right up here. That way that stuff will pop back in. But we should be far enough in that we don't get ambushed by anything. So let's see, what should we start building with? Well, let's see, we got 3 more levels. I got this at 0.75% for experience, so I don't know what to tell you about getting too much experience. Alright, health, stamina, and melee. Alright, now what do we got to work with? Real. Steampunk industrial cooker. Cool. Okay, you have to have the steampunk crafting table for that though. Well, we can make this for holding all our crap in. Place. The right box, dude. Not you. There we go. Alright. Let's run in here and get ourselves some stone going. Well, come on. Once we gather up enough stuff, we'll make some building supplies, and then we'll run out and find a spot to actually build in. That way we can get up our place fairly quickly out in the open. Sound like a plan? Sounds like one to me. Need some metal so we can get started on metal tools as soon as possible. Definitely ain't gonna take long for us to hit that harvest stone thing. There we go. Alrighty. We're gonna have to run back out there and get some more wood. Unfortunately, we got this stupid lake here. It's going to be difficult getting up. Yeah, see, look, we ain't got but one real place to come up at. Oh, we might be able to get up there, but I don't know. Maybe there, definitely there, maybe there. We got a heck of a storm blowing around here. But in the beginning, I remember Ragnarok did have storms. There we go. Get ourselves some wood. Ooh, see that? Grab this. Oh, and I have the guy, that's a 600 for levels. Even though I got rid of all the extra thing, I was just because I wanted to see what was on this one. So yeah, we're not going to be able to take that nice fresh meat over there. Not at this level. We're going to be running for a while from just about everything. Yeah, you went and wasted all that time picking up food, and you didn't eat anything. Alright. We're not going to actually play it as safe as we should be. We're going to go investigate. Because we want to see some more of what's going on here. Alright. There's supposed to be a tower over here, but I don't see it. And there should be some old farms over here. So we're going to run over and check and see what we can see. What level are these guys? 530. Yeah, that looks completely different. All right. Head over this way. Probably should take the bridge because, well, we really don't know what's in that water since it empties straight from the ocean. Guess I could have taken that bridge instead of jumping across the rocks like an idiot. Alright, we are back. And we moved from just on the other side of the river there to over here. I went looking around a little bit real quickly to get a heads up on what this place looks like. And it does look like we have some crops here. Carrots. Yep. That's good. We got some rock carrots. Yeah, I'm gonna snag them since I'm right here. Alright. Now, from what I've saw or seen, or how the hell you want to pronounce it. Oh look, there's another one of them guys. Alright. See that bridge right there? That didn't used to exist. The shoreline just came right around here. This is the original shoreline. That whole island mass there, all the way along there, that's all new. Right over here is the little horseshoe cove that a lot of people like to make their base. Alrighty, let's head up this way. See if I can find the spots again. I did see both farms when I was looking around, so they're both there. For those of you who have actually played the Ragnarok map before, but haven't gotten this new stuff yet. Anyways, there's two farms. They got salva root, which is potatoes, and rock carrots on them. Let's see. Now I can't see them. Of course. Hang on. Just so I can give you a proper heads up. Alright. Okay. Alright, we have a water well there. Yeah, the size seems to be slightly different. I don't know. Jeez. Interesting. Alright. Okay. Yeah, this is the same. I remember this here before. Yep, I remember all this before, except there used to be a lot more metal nodes over here. Alright, there's the big one. There's the big farm. What are these? Yep. That's rock carrots. Here we go. Sour roots. This thing? No. No. Oh, shut you. I know I got a sour root. Anyways, they are in here. Those are the sour roots. These plants here. Sour roots, and the darker ones are rock carrots. Alright, so since this is the one farm, we gotta head back this way to the other farm, which is weird that I don't see. There it is. I think. No. Huh. Okay, so it's making me look crazy. Anyway. There it is. I spotted it. This farm. And here is where you can get your rare flowers. Whip works much better. And you got your sour root and your rock carrots. Alright. Head back over here to the edge of the map. Or the edge of the original map. Not looking at that at the moment. We have our lighthouse here. We'll go down around this way, down to the beach. The red drop is over the, or the red obelisk is there. Go around this way. There's a cave entrance, a water cave entrance. And they kind of redesigned this cave some. Alright. Oh, like there's another one. Let's see. We'll just go ahead and check the rest of this particular area out. Come up here. This looks slightly different, but not much changed other than it looks different. Over here we have a big nasty, looks like a car jar. And over there we got a Giga. And just because I'm flying does not mean they will not try to eat me. I'm just in flying mode, not all the other stuff. Now this here should be the Wyvern Trench. Yep, there's a Wyvern flying around right there. Should also, this area should also have lots of praying mantises and scorpions. Yep, there's a praying mantis. There's another one. And of course, those stupid things. And trench goes further this way and back down to here, where we were before. Alright, and I did notice that the little spot over here is no longer here, where there was a nice little oasis spot. Yeah, that's gone. They blitzkrieged it. Anyways, so yeah, let's go check out the new island. Alright, I see, we got some... Oh, we got some nice beaver dams here. We got the big ones that this place is known for. Ragnarak, that is. We have another lighthouse over this way. Good. Do we have any little caves around? I don't see any. Alright. Looks like we have another little offshoot island here. Anything good over here? I don't see any... Oh, there's another one of those guys. I don't see any carnivores on this island. This must be a safe place to build. Yeah. Definitely looks safe here. There's another one. Alright, let's sweep around. And interesting to see how the desert area looks. So let's... Oh, we got another whole island over here to check out. Alright. Close enough. Wow, look at this. Get back over here. Land. Close enough to landing. A fortress over here. This was here before. None of this existed. Cool. This might be a good place to build a base. What we got in here? Anything? Nope. Interesting. A little cubby holes and stuff in here. Alright. But I do hear things making lots of noise. So something's up here fighting. RG. And saber-tooths. This would be kind of cool, especially if we can build on it. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Get up higher. Higher. Wow, this sucker's tall. And remember, if you are flying, don't hit the roof. You'll die and all your gear will be gone forever. Alright. Head back this way and back over to the desert. We had all those little island thingies here before. Get some nice bones and stuff lying around. Now, if we go along this way, we should end up finding a river. Seems a little further than usual. Yeah, there's the river. Alright. And looks like they redesigned this place somewhat. Yeah, they definitely gave it a makeover. It was more broken up before. Go down. Oh yeah, it didn't have the side openings here. Stupid raptor. Okay, so you can still come down here. Oh, look at this. This wasn't here before, this cactus. All this foliage and vegetation wasn't on here before. It had a wall around the edge. The no metal island where lots of wildlife ends up battling. And the bridge. Wow. The bridge really got its butt kicked. Now it's more of a natural bridge than somebody actually built. Alright, let's head over here and check out the other one. Actually, this one, they make them all the way across now. Yeah, both of them go all the way across. Interesting. And of course, keep going this way and alright, so we're not going to search the whole damn island today. We're going to head back this way towards our base. Now somewhere here, it is very well hidden. There's a teeny tiny cave. Huh, I think I just found it. Wow, it looks really different. And somewhere in here should be an artifact. But it looks completely different than it used to. So we're not going to go looking around today. because I have no idea what's in there, what I'm gonna need, or anything. All right, head back here, back this way, and there we go. Got a sneak peek of what Ragnarok looks like on Highland and Desert area. Now, for those people who wish to start this in Botany Bay, Star Trek joke, we are going to run down there. Alright, let's see, this is where we started out, was over here. See, that's where we froze to death. So you go this way, across the scorched lands from the volcano. Here's the lava. I don't see anything. Oh, there's a cave here. Cool. Remember that, folks. Right above the lava, there's a cave. It's solid. I wonder if they set it back up so it erupts. There's some lava flow right there. Yeah, I remember at one point that one of the volcanoes erupted periodically, and you had to worry about lava balls falling down on you. Alright, let's head down the beach. Continue on this way. This is usually a good place to pick up metals. Silica pearls should be in all the water spots around here, which you'll probably be able to see better at night. And wow, that big ass thing was not in the way before. Alright, here's the bay. This is one of the other places you can spawn in. And changed it around. For one thing, it pretty much got them touching now. Not quite, but damn close. Let's go underwater real quick here. See something. Can't find the holes. No, they gotta. Here's some silica pearls. See if those are silica or black. Silica pearls. Up in here. Alright. Make sure you build up your breath before coming in here. What the hell is that? I don't know, but he's pissed off and wants to eat me. Alright. Let's get the heck out of here. Okay, so this is slightly different. Now, used to be if you wanted black pearls, it's very dangerous. All you had to do was go right over here. And there was a shipwreck. Shipwreck's gone. There's a shipwreck here with those lobster. Oh, there it is. Ooh, those look like they are. They're black pearls. Ow. Them guys. Nope, we're screwed. Yeah, the lobster tails will knock you out. But if you can take them out, then you can get chitin and silica pearls from them. Bam, black pearls. And we got a dolphin, looks like he's protecting us. And we're running out of oxygen. But we shouldn't really have that problem since we're in fly mode and we shouldn't run out. Alrighty. So much for that theory. We are going to drown. And there we go. Alright, even in fly mode, you will still drown underwater. Alright. Let's go ahead and we're gonna pop in here and then run along the beach until we get back to our base about here. So you can check out these other areas. This is where we just died at, was roughly here. Okay. Spawn. Alright. Let's see, where are we? We are close to the green obelisk. And let's see. Okay, I know where we are. That means right over here we should have a wyvern den. Since I turned myself in on ignore. See if I can show you. Okay, over here there should be a wyvern den somewhere. Changed it a little bit. But you should be able to find wyvern eggs in here. Oh, I've got a shipwreck in here too. Alright. Let's head back out. Not giving a whole tour, I'm just giving a heads up look. Alright. Head back this way. It's difficult since I've changed so much stuff. Alright, I've made bases here before. Well, partial bases. There should have been oil node here someplace. There used to be anyways. And there's a little tiny cave back here. Oh, it's open up now. Yeah, it's open all the way through now. Before you had to bust stones to get through it. Alrighty. Then we have this is the main island here. Cut across this way is the easiest way to get across the islands here. You can come all the way around up to here. Usually this little island right here is fairly safe to build on. You got decent resources. The further that way you go, the more hectic it gets. This is another little spot you can build on. Little cubby holes to build in. Now, this place used to have decent resources. There's some metal, trees. And of course, if you follow along this way, you have lots more metal nodes. all the way down over to here. And I think there was some silica pearls inside of here. We'll go over to this place. And yeah, they changed this around too. Yeah, they definitely changed this around. Looks kind of nice, but not as easy to work with. And we have a new building. Ooh. Cool. These have resources in them. I don't have a tool on me to open it though. You can't punch them open. Alrighty. Change this around. Looks a lot different. Yeah, this is another good place for a base building. And we head around this way to swamplands. And this section's different, new. This is definitely new. Yeah, this is all new. This was here before. Looked different though, but it was here before. And that is definitely all new. Alright. Let's head back this way. And past the swamplands. And actually, if you watch my introductory video, it was actually recorded somewhere right around here on the old map. Let's see, what do we got here? Nothing. Okay. Nice. Alright, let's head back this way. Where is the blue log? Over there. That's a decent place to build a base if you don't want something too big. Okay, there's the blue obelisk. Should have more crates around here, yeah. Crates with goodies like crossbows, metal tools, pikes. Got some more here. This way, and have this nice lovely little spot. And head in here, and you have, nope, get out of the water. You have a decent place for a base. Just gotta worry about the drop hole. Alrighty. Definitely made it look different, but hey, that's fine. It's different, but it's close enough for things to work out. One of the other spots to spawn into is right here. I know I accidentally spawned in here. First time on the map. As you can see, we have more crates here. And if we head this way, Head this way along the beach. Oh, there should be tons of metal here too. Even though I'm not seeing it, there should be a ton of it. Looks like we're gonna have to remap out new resources. Remap out the resource spot. Alright, let's see. Keep heading this way. Oh, the big block's different. That looks slightly different. Should be metal nodes here too. And if we go over here, usually find fish in here for food. Follow this part around. You should be able to find some rare flowers. I don't see any, but it used to be here. Oh well. And we are back at Viking Bay. Now if we go over here on Viking Bay, there's a small cave here. I got some metal nodes in here. That's good. Alright, head out of here. And you should have, yeah, right up here. Should have been crystal and obsidian here. And it was a fun trip to get over to here. You had to come across this way. Now it doesn't seem to be quite the same. You gotta come around that way. Ah, and no crystal and obsidian. Alrighty. Okay, if we head up this way, freeze to death, but we should be able to find some penguins up here. You know, I don't see any. There should be some penguins here. You have the ice cave, which you should find plenty of resources in here. We're not going to completely explore this sucker because, well, that is not our mission. Oh, there are flowers. Heck. Alright, so you can find your way back out. Cool. Ah, see? There you go. I gotta get out of here because I'm freezing. Alright. We're back at the bay. Head up this way. This area should have beehives in it. Used to be a whole bunch of beehives around here. Don't know if they're still here or not. They're not easy to spot. Fine, but they're all over this area. And of course you have this castle, which this one is completely, as you can see, completely infested. And you got a little swampland up here. If you keep heading this way, come up and around, come this way, should have more beaver dams here. Yeah. Beaver dam, beaver dam. Beavers everywhere. Damn beavers. And I believe it's a beaver dam too. Yep. Couple more beaver dams. Continue heading this way. This map has hippogriffs on it, or griffins. Griffins are usually found in this area. Alright, let's head over this way real quick. And here's the lovely Death Valley. And that should take us out back towards the other swamplands. Alrighty, but we're not going to go that way for now. We are going to go this way. Back over to, this is Ashlands from the volcano. We're going to go back this way real quick. As you can see, there are some metal nodes there, but there should be a whole ton of metal nodes all along in here. So, might want to scope this entire space side out for metal. In case you're wondering, that's where we are. Alright. I want to check one more place before we go. It looks really cool. Alright, head back towards Green Obelisk. Okay, Green Obelisk. Head this way. And it should be right here. There we go. So it's still here. Cool. Alright, now we go in here. I don't remember any critters actually being in here before. But, oops. Head upstairs. Another damn frog. Ah, here we go. The list of names. I believe these are the people who helped on the island. The people who helped originally make this or tested it or something like that. Alrighty. Just thought I'd point that out. And that is on this side of the island. As you can see, if we keep heading that way, we'll end up back in the desert. But if most people shortcut through here, and you go down around this way, and there's the desert that way. You don't have to actually go through it. If you come up this way, you head into the Redwoods Forest. Well, you got your frozen area. I'm freezing to death again. And you have your Redwood Forest over here, which we should be able to find more beaver dams in this general vicinity. Yeah, around this water. Not sure exactly where the lake is at this point. Somewhere around. Could be somewhere around here. And there should be right up in here. They moved it. There was an artifact up in here at one point. But, yeah, good luck finding it now. I don't know, just to see. Nope. Nope, it's not in there anymore. Alrighty. Now we keep heading. Okay, there's the red obelisk. If we want to head this way. Back into the highlands. And right back over to our base. Alright, this has been Talon Spyglass. Please like, comment, subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Talon.